Welcome back. We've reset the show, so we should be good now. Summer is right around the corner, and of course parents want to make it memorable for their kids. How do you do that? With toys. Please welcome back to the show our good friend, Chris Byrne, the toy guy. Hi, Chris.
Jason, how are you? It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you. I'm glad your energy level is matching my energy level today.
Well, you know, here in Studio 14A, where I've spent the pandemic, we're having a lot of fun and we're playing, and I got some great things to show you. We're going to start out with something that we call Color Wonder. Well, Crayola calls it Color Wonder. It's actually a drawing set, and what you can do is you can draw and color, but the ink only comes up on the paper, so it won't, on your hand, won't do anything. It's just easy. It's mess-free. Parents love it, and it's great if you're going to be traveling.
That is cool. So there's no residue or nothing on your hands?
Nothing on my hand, and it comes to life on the paper. No walls, you know, because kids sometimes like to draw on walls. It's just really, you know, it's really cool and clever.
Yeah.
So,
if your kid's walking on a wall, call a priest because there's something
right,
happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Marin. It's been certified that I am the worst tennis player on the planet.
Okay.
But I am actually able to play this game, which is called pickleball, which is a much easier version. It's played on like a badminton-style court, Pickleball Central. It's been around since 1966. It's hugely popular now. Kids of all generations can play. Basically, it's kind of like tennis, but it has to bounce in between each shot. So there you go. You can see the kids playing it there. It has to bounce in between each shot, so it's great for people of all ages, and it's also really socially distant, which is great.
So the main difference is, because in tennis you're not allowed to have the ball bounce. It is supposed to bounce in pickleball.
It's supposed to bounce. I mean, there's people out there who could still wipe the court with me, but I'm not as pathetic as I am when I'm on the tennis court. What I am good at are water balloon battles. So check this out. This is a bunch of balloons from Zuru. You can use the hose to blow up and fill 100 balloons in 60 seconds. This has been hugely popular. What's new this year is it's all sustainable. So it's biodegradable, it uses recycled plastic. It's something that you can use. And again, I don't have a hose in Studio 14A, but there you can see it. You can see it going there, which is really kind of fun.
Wait a minute. This video is, Chris, that is
Isn't
awesome.
That amazing? It is the most amazing product, and the crazy bunch of balloons is all sustainable now. So it's the kind of thing that I would have loved as a kid. Well, I still love it now. And if you're still looking for water battles, this is one of those, why didn't they think of it before? It's called the X-Shot from Zuru. And essentially, you know, when you're filling the water blaster, you have to go to the hose. Check this out. You open the back, and you can drag it through the water, and it fills in 1 second. So, for example, your brother can't come and nail you with the water blaster while you're trying to fill it up at the hose. This is the #1 selling water blaster in the country. Really, really hot right now, which is really kind of cool. So we love that.
That is huge. That's a big water blaster.
It's big, and it's only about $19.99, so that's really great.
Perfect.
Also, if you're going to the beach and you want to take things along, from Hoppe, we've got the Fold and Go bucket set. So it comes out of the package, it opens up, it carries the toys, it's lined, it's got sand. Here's the thing about it: if you go to the lake or something and you've got sand in it, just slip it back into the case, and you've got no fuss, no muss, and you're not going to get sand in the car, which is really cool.
And that is one of those things where, why didn't we think of it? Why, Chris, why did we not think of that?
I was too busy being bad at tennis. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Believe me too. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you something that's going to be a huge hit later this year. This is called Aikido. It's from Moose Toys, and it's based on video games, 39 collectible figures. And essentially, you've got all the different ones to fight, and I'm going to battle here. This is Shreddy Bear, and Shreddy Bear is in a battle, and when you win, you knock his head off, and it falls apart. So it's it's going to be huge.
Okay, Shreddy Bear? Is that...
Shreddy Bear.
Oh, not Shreddy. Oh, Shreddy Bear. I thought...
Shreddy Bear, and they're all really insane sort of guys like, the big baby here. There's going to be 39 to collect it all. This is going to be huge. There's already a lot of anticipation for it out there right now.
Chris,
there you go. That's it.
Yeah, let me look at this commercial here. That baby, was that a baby you were holding? That baby is frightening.
It was. It's big baby. It's big baby.
And the point is to knock their heads off. Did I get that right?
You did. You absolutely got it right. That is the point of the game.
I love it. I may get one for the set for us to play with during a commercial. Speaking of commercial, Chris is going to come back in just a little bit. Chris, stay right there, everybody, because when we come back, now we had some fun, but how about some learning toys? How about that? And while we're in the break, Kendall's going to go online and buy us the Sweaty Bear. Kendall, Amazon, I think, maybe. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're talking with the toy guy, Chris Byrne. We're talking summer toys. Chris, before we get to...
Hooray! Your story pod is now connected to the internet.
Sorry, they're talking to me.
Ready to start the fun.
The toys are talking.
Is that one of those demonic children that are walking on walls, Chris? Is that... No, Chris, before we get to the other ones, I wanted to ask you a question that I'm interested in just about your business and your industry. How far ahead, like right now, are you already seeing things for Christmas? Because, right now we're talking spring, summer, but are you already looking into the future? Are you already getting sneak peeks at stuff?
Absolutely. And I'm looking at things that are going to come out in 22 and some sketches of things that people are looking at for 23. So the toy industry works 18 months to 2 years out, depending on what the production capabilities are and production challenges are.
Wow. That is well, I guess so. I mean, if there's production issues, you gotta actually produce them in time to get them into stores. Okay.
Exactly.
This next segment's all about learning activities, learning smart stuff. What do we have?
And then a little bit of fun too. Hopefully the learning is fun. From Leapfrog, we've got 100 words about the places I go, and this is a touch-sensitive book which gets kids interacting with different places. They touch, they learn, they get letter and number recognition, 100 different words, which is just a great way for kids to be engaged. It's a book, so kids start getting engaged in reading, and it's just a really fun way for them to be able to play. It's
like when you and I were kids, like the See and Say, or
Exactly. The cow says moo.
Yes.
Now, one of the big trends for this year is children's audio. This is what was talking before. It's called StoryPod, and it's a 360-degree speaker. And when you put one of the iCrafties on top of it, it's actually going to start telling you the story. And one of the reasons we're so excited about audio is it really does foster imagination as kids are listening. It gets them focusing, which is really just a great thing for them to be doing, which is really cool.
So you put their little butt on the thing, and each animal has a different story?
Each animal has a different story, or you can use the one that you can actually, the owl is one that you can actually load up with your own stuff. So parents or grandparents can record their own stories for kids to play with them. And it's really portable and soft, so it's really easy for kids to tote around with them.
I love that. Next.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to spend 15 minutes a day learning. Carson DeLosa has a whole line of products called Summer Bridge Activities. There's workbooks, there's flashcards like Buzz with Buzz Lightyear. These are all under $12. And, the thing about it is kids are very much engaged in the whole idea of it. They love playing with this stuff. They love, learning things. Knowledge is a kind of currency for kids. So it really does keep their minds sharp as they're playing during the summer. And really, they say 15 minutes a day, but I found that it's pretty immersive. And there's some things that I couldn't get either. Those, two trains start out at this. No. Not my strong suit.
Chris, I think you just gave us a segment idea. I'm going to get those learning books and see if I can actually accomplish them on the show. That would be probably a little embarrassing, but anyway. Handbags.
Okay, so kids love handbags. These are the Real Littles handbags from Moose. They are actually, you can see they're just little tiny handbags. They come with different accessories inside them. I'm particularly partial to the furry one. I just think it It's sweet and collectible. And one of the things about this summer is the whole social emotional aspect as kids are getting together again. So you're going to want to be able to have things that kids can collect and have activities around, which is really cool.
I love those. Those are cute.
Okay, so this is a game that is pretty amazing. It's called Gradopolis. It's a 3D game and system. So you build the grid, and this is set up for the basic game, and it's basically about jumping and chasing and capturing people in 3 dimensions. But what's also cool about it is it's got an entire game curriculum that goes with it. So you can learn to design your own game, build mechanics and such. It's about $39.99. It's something that a lot of educators have really gravitated to as well, because again, it's really immersive and really fun to play with.
So, so it's you build something, or is it like a chess checker situation?
No, you actually build the set. There's 7 different pieces, sort of unlimited possibilities what you can do, but you build them. It's the pads and the connectors, and then again these pawns that turn into kings when you jump them. So it's a combination of chess, checkers, all kinds of different classic games. But again, it's all about making your own games as well.
And then Play-Doh we're going to end with.
Okay, so I know that the thing that keeps you up at night, Jason, is whether or not slime is still a thing. It is.
I think about it all the time.
This is the Play-Doh slime Dino Crew Lava Bones Island playset. And basically, it's just a great way to play with slime. And look at this. It's they've got all this glowing shine and the hydroglitz slime, they call it. And Play-Doh's really expanded into these different compounds in the last year. So it's just a really fun way for kids to play with it. And then you can see it's erupting and playing and just, again, silly social play, which is really important for the end of for the summer as kids are being acclimated to being with one another again.
Chris, you would know better than anyone. Obviously, there's trends every year. Don't you think slime is one of those trends that will never go away? It was popular when we were kids. It was popular in the 90s, and then the unicorn poop thing. And slime will always be fascinating for kids, won't it?
And we can take confidence. We can have faith in the fact that there will always be slime.
Always. And there will always be the toy guy. Chris, thank you, my friend. Hope to see you soon.
Jason, thank you.
Head to thetoyguy.com for more information, and all you parents watching, do not worry. We will post this segment on our Facebook page a little bit later. Just give us a little time. We'll get it to you by this afternoon. So just go to Jason's Show on Facebook. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Kendall's going to take you to a distilling company run by a world-renowned expert when we come back.